The ground shakes. Trees splinter like matchsticks. Through the morning mist of a French hedgerow, Allied tank crews spot the unmistakable boxy silhouette that makes their blood run cold. It's a Tiger tank, and for many, it's the last thing they'll ever see. In the summer of 1942, something monstrous emerged from German factories that would haunt Allied nightmares for the rest of the war. The Panzerkampfwagen 6th Tiger wasn't just another tank. It was a 57-ton steel predator that rewrote the rules of armored warfare. Picture this. You're a Sherman tank gunner. Your 75mm gun can penetrate about 60 millimeters of armor at combat range. The Tiger rolling toward you has 100 millimeters of frontal armor. Your shells literally bounce off like pebbles. Meanwhile, the Tiger's dreaded 80 mm gun can punch through your Sherman's 50mm armor from over a mile away. Twice your effective range. You're basically bringing a knife to a gunfight. The numbers tell a terrifying story. A single Tiger tank in Kursk destroyed 22 Soviet T-34s in under an hour. Another Tiger, commanded by SS Hauptsturmführer Michael Wittmann, annihilated 14 tanks, 15 personnel carriers, and 2 anti-tank guns in just 15 minutes at Villers-Bocage. These weren't isolated incidents. They were Tuesday for Tiger crews. But here's what made the Tiger truly fearsome: the psychological warfare it waged without firing a shot. Tiger fever swept through Allied ranks like wildfire. Tank crews reported seeing Tigers everywhere, even when facing ordinary Panzer IVs. The mere rumor of Tigers in an area could halt entire advances. One British tanker recalled, "When someone yelled, 'Tiger,' brave men became cautious, and cautious men became paralyzed." The Tiger's 80mm gun wasn't originally designed for tanks. It was an anti-aircraft gun that Germans discovered could obliterate any armor on Earth. This weapon could penetrate 120 millimeters of armor at 1,000 meters. To put that in perspective, it could destroy any Allied tank in service through the entire war, usually with one shot. Soviet crews grimly joked that the 88 could shoot through 2 T-34s and the barn behind them. German Tiger ace Otto Carius described the advantage simply: "We could knock them out before they even knew we were there." By the time they spotted our muzzle flash, their friends were already burning. Yet the Tiger harbored secret weaknesses. It guzzled fuel like a drunk sailor, managing barely half a mile per gallon. Its complex transmission broke down constantly, and it was so heavy that most bridges couldn't support it. Of 1,347 Tigers built, more were abandoned by their crews due to mechanical failure than destroyed in combat. But try explaining that to a Sherman crew staring down an 88mm barrel. The Allies developed desperate tactics. "The only way to kill a Tiger," one American training manual stated, "is to hit it from the side or rear." This means 5 Shermans working together, and accepting that 2 or 3 won't make it. The British called this the Ronson principle, after the cigarette lighter, because Shermans lit up first time, every time. Here's the ultimate irony. Tigers were so expensive and complex that Germany produced just 1,347 throughout the entire war. The Americans built 49,234 Shermans. The Soviets produced 84,000 T-34s, but the Tiger's psychological impact far exceeded its numbers. Every German tank became a Tiger in terrified reports. Every retreat was blamed on Tiger tanks, even when none were present. The Tiger tank earned its fearsome reputation through a perfect storm of firepower, armor, and psychological dominance. It represented German engineering at its peak, and its most impractical. Too heavy, too thirsty, too complex, but absolutely terrifying when it worked. When Allied forces finally captured intact Tigers, they studied them with a mixture of fear and fascination. They'd spent years learning to fight a monster. What they found was a magnificent, flawed beast that had prowled through their nightmares. A steel predator that proved sometimes in war, fear itself is the deadliest weapon.